Hey guys, welcome back once again to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. Thanks so much for being here. I'm really excited about this. If you've watched yesterday, you would know that I started Sweden Week this week. And yesterday I reacted to a band by the name of First Aid Kit, a band that I had seen their name before, but the name just didn't inspire me to want to watch them. But now that I watched them, I really like them a lot. So that's pretty exciting. So today, we're going to talk about an a cappella group and listen to an a cappella group, which I find is pretty exciting. The band is the Rueckl Group, is the name of it, and they are an a cappella band from Sweden. And I guess they've been around for some time, like mid 80s, early to mid 80s, something like that. And their inspiration, from what I've read, and this is one I didn't see coming, is Bobby McFerrin. I guess it shouldn't surprise me too much. He's the guy that's saying, "Don't worry, be happy." And that song just drove me nuts. So the only inspiration, I'll be honest, not ripping Bobby McFerrin, because he could sing for sure. But the only thing he inspired me to do was to change the channel. That song just really, really annoyed me. And I'm relatively happy all the time, but I don't know, just don't like to be told I have to be happy. Darn it. Unlike other a cappella groups that I've listened to, this band has two females in it, two girls. So that in itself will probably, I would guess, change the overall texture, if you will, of the group. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. And the song they are singing is Pass Me the Jazz, I think. It is Pass Me the Jazz. So this will, even the title's interesting. This has got to be a winner. This will be the first a cappella group, and I didn't shut the volume down on my phone, so now all these messages, of course, are going to come through. But this will be the first a cappella group that I've reacted to outside of my, what I call my tripod of a cappella groups of home free, pentatonics, and voice play. So maybe we're going to have to change the tripod. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe it'll have to be the table of a cappella after this. But all right, let me get my headphones, guys, and put them on, and I will be right back, and we're going to listen to this. I'm pretty excited. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I dragged out the TV, so we're ready to go, and I got my Sweden shirt on. It came in the mail finally, so I'll be wearing this shirt for the rest of the Sweden reactions, because I don't know if I'll wear this shirt a lot, so this is the week to wear it. So you're going to get tired of seeing me in blue and yellow, I think, at some point. So, oh, jeez. I was going to put them on. Here we go. All right, so why don't we get into this? Again, this is the Rueckl Group. So this should be interesting. So let me get to this. And here we go. Pass me the jazz.
Hungry, honey, yeah, why not? I could go for something nice.
Maybe you like this cozy place I know just around the corner.
Sure, sounds good. I prefer something special with a spice.
Call me in, guys.
Different?
I really gotta get by right away.
Wait up, I tell you, I can feel everyone's ready for the real meal.
I think I wanna have an introduction for a starter. An appetizer maybe before the beat is getting harder.
Let's spice it up, let's simplify it. I didn't come for peace and quiet. Heat it up, it's time to fry it. Put me on a jazzy diet.
I know you're gonna love it. To party here is such a pleasure. Enjoy your dinner, saint or sinner, you'll get a full measure.
Wow.
This night is gonna be a lot of fun. What groovy place would pass me that?
The turntable is set for 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pass me the jazz, homemade and hot. I wanna get in the groove to the bottom of the beat, so keep it cooking and stomp your feet. Pass me the jazz, all that you've got. Put temptation in my way with a bottle of blues and a flavor of fun. Dig, dig, dig it and dig it. Ba-do-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da, dee-doo, doo-doo-doo.
All right. I'm not sure when I can stop this, so let's just stop it here because they're doing a lot of bippity boobahs and stuff like that. Um, wow, that is so much different from the other a cappella groups that I've been reacting to. I liked a lot that this is a live session. To me, it just kind of adds to the legitimacy of their voices, if you will. And like I said, that was way different from what I've heard in the past. What did I start this? Like 8 months ago? 8 months ago, this wouldn't have even been on their radar, not even close. But thanks to the a cappella groups I've been reacting to, I've got kind of some odd interest in this style of music now. Listening to these guys, and anyone who was around in the 70s has probably already thought the exact same thing. This completely takes me back to the group The Manhattan Transfer. They were such a fun band. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but the songs that they put out, at least the ones that were hits that I knew of, I thought they were really good. They were a lot of fun. So um, I like that in that band, and I see those same traits here. If I put like a cappella on a scale where it starts out with like old school barbershop quartets, and then on the other end you could have somebody like a voice play or PTX or something. And I would put this band on the scale probably closer to the barbershop quartet side of things. I'm not saying that they're old sounding, because well they are, but I think they're embracing that. That's definitely not a negative thing. I would just put them a little I wouldn't put them in the same category as Home Free, PTX, and Voice Play. They kind of have a certain sound. This is just, in my opinion, just a little different. And that's coming from a guy who is, by no lying, is not an expert at a cappella groups. I just see these guys as a lot different. And I love that they have two females in this group, because that definitely did change the texture, like I said, of the band by a lot. And it changes everything quite significantly, I think. And it's kind of what sets them apart from the other bands, so I like that. Okay, I gotta shut up. I will back this up just a hair because I was kind of enjoying what they were doing. And then we're gonna play this to the end. Okay, here we go.
Let's spice it up, let's simplify it. I didn't come for peace and quiet. Heat it up, it's time to fry it. Put me on a jazzy diet.
How do you not like snap your fingers or something?
Can't stop loving the smell from the oven. Always itching to get in the kitchen.
Call the cool cats and tell them to ring that fascinating rhythm.
If you're in the mood to play, I believe your wish is the dish of the day. Let's get out of this interlude. The staff is ready for a swing shift.
A 3, 4, 5.
Come on, pass me the jazz. Homemade and hot. I wanna get in the groove to the bottom of the beat. So keep it cooking and stomp your feet. Pass me the jazz. All that you've got. Put temptation in my way with a bottle of blues and a flavor of fun. Pass the jazz. Pass the jazz. Appreciate it, celebrate it, elevate it, syncopate it. Pass me the jazz and jam, jam, jam. Put temptation in my way with a bottle of blues and a flavor of fun.
I like that.
Sweet harmonies on the menu.
Didn't I tell you it was my favorite venue? I'm in heaven and I wanna stay as long as you pass me the jazz. Homemade and hot.
The bass line and solution.
Show me this jazz. Yeah.
Pass it.
Jazz.
No, that was really good. All right, so yeah, that was fun. I like that. I liked a ton how they dropped the tempo at the end of the song. They were kind of changing it up. That really made the song, to, at least to me, very interesting. And it was a wonderful, I think, explanation point, if you will, to the end of that song. Because you didn't go out just thinking of the entire song just being kind of the same. They completely changed it up. And that's like the seasoning on the song, if you will. I know very little about a cappella groups, but is it standard for a cappella groups to have five people? Is there like ranges that if you have five, everything's covered? I don't know. If you guys know much about a cappella groups, let me know if you know any, if there's a reason for that. Because I think everyone, at least I think, does everyone have five? I believe so. And just that this has two girls, where the only other girl I know is PTX, and they have one. So, anyways, anyway, I was just thinking about that. I thought you might know. I almost hate. I guess you got to, and I'm saying this because it's really, really good. I almost hate to call this music because it's really almost a piece of art. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic or to try to come up with some word. This really was, I think, like a piece of art. Listening to all of these people sing with their fairly quite different voices. There weren't a lot that seemed to sound the same or even remotely the same. And for them to come together and sound just like one unit just blows me away. And the reason that they're so good is probably why they were recommended to me, I would guess. I think so. That would make sense. You can call me Captain Obvious for that one. That was some deep insights. um, the only question I have on this, at one point, I think it was like about halfway through the song, the one guy with the shorter hair, I don't know, he actually turned around and coughed, but I never heard the cough. So maybe they were able to take that out post production or something. I'm not sure. I don't think this was lip synced. I think this was recorded live. At least that's what I was hoping. But no matter the case, it doesn't take away from the greatness of the song, because it really was amazing. Spot on. And to be singing that fast, because they had a really upbeat, jazzy tempo, for them to be singing that fast and try to all stay in sync, if you will, very, very difficult, I'm sure. So, all right, this was really, really good. So let me get my headphones off. And as you know, I will be back for my final thoughts. Hold on. Okay, I am back for my final thoughts. You know, every once in a while, I do these videos. I just come out with lines that just, they're so good that they amaze me. And that line of me saying, the fact that they're so good is probably why they were recommended. Genius. You know, you do this stuff and you really only got one shot to listen to the video, because if I shut it off, then I have to watch the video again, and now I'm watching it for the second time, so I lose that edge a little bit. But you know, once in a while things come out of your mouth and you just got to own up to it, own it, and just move on, and not necessarily bring it up again in final thoughts. But that was a genius line. I'll have to quote that and hang the quote above my TV here. Anyways, that was fun. It was nothing at all, I don't think, like I was expecting. This seemed to be more, like I kind of said, traditional a cappella sounds, at least in my mind. Am I right on that? Has it, over the years, transformed into something that it is today, or has there always been groups that kind of sang like your Home Freeze and stuff like that? I'm just curious. Anytime you don't have to focus unnecessarily on what the singers are singing, it allows you to enjoy that music more. And in this band, the words of the songs, they were pronounced perfectly, and it made it so easy as a listener to really just take in what they were singing and not have to focus, like, what are they saying? What are they saying? Because you only got so much bandwidth, if you will, to listen to music. And if 50% of your bandwidth is trying to figure out what they're singing, you don't have as much to dedicate to actually hearing the song itself. And I think with them vocally singing it so perfectly, it really gave us a little time to like sit back and really just take in the music. And I really enjoy that. It makes it so much easier, at least on our end, as listeners. So that's my little thought on that. I'm curious, since this band has been around as long as they have there been changes in band members? Because if this is a band from '85, a couple of, especially the girls, look pretty young and young-ish or younger. That they would have had to been puppies when they were singing in '85. So let me know if you know anything about the makeup of the band over the years, and if any of these members are even the original ones. So they were fun to watch, for sure. They were certainly uh, clearly enjoying themselves, and that seems to be a common trait, I think, with all the a cappella bands I've been watching. They all seem to really like each other and have a really special bond. And maybe you need that to make this type of music work, because you're so dependent on everyone doing the exact same thing, and the timing and everything pitch, just everything being perfect. So I guess you really got to have a lot of faith and trust in people, and I assume that enhances friendships. And I'm going to go with that one too. Yet another phrase I may have to hang up on a wall. I'm on fire tonight, people. Anyways, a cappella jazz. It's a new and upcoming thing. I really like it, and I hope you did too. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you would click that notification bell, ding, that would be awesome. That way you'll be notified anytime I come out with new content. So that's it. That's the end of day 2 for Sweden Week. You'll probably see this shirt again tomorrow. This may be, I may wear this all week just because I can. I don't wear it all day, all week. I just take it on and off when I do a reaction. I'll do that. All right, guys, more than you wanted to know. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys next time, tomorrow, for Sweden Week Day 3. See ya. Have a good day.